Yeah.
I mean, when he came and did our podcast, I'm just making an assumption here. It probably cost him tens of thousands of dollars.
Because he flies private?
I imagine he's flying private. He's flying multiple people there. He's flying security. He's taking a day off probably from doing his podcast.
Yep.
He's putting everybody up in hotels. Like, that's how, I don't know. He's just the man. He's the most
Damn,
generous
that's damn.
He's the
I've
realest
never
motherfucker.
low
Like,
key.
you
Low
can't
key.
say nothing bad about Joe.
Although, to be fair,
Yeah, that's bossy. Because when you see it like that, you're like, oh,
to be
shit.
fair, if Joe Rogan spent 30 grand to get there that day, that would probably be like me going to the store and buying a 6-piece chicken McNugget.
I think probably minimum 50,000.
You think minimum?
Between like, remember he has security that he
Everybody.
flies around. It's like everything. He's feeding all these guys. They're there in New York City at a very nice hotel, probably with multiple people. He's got to get rooms for. Like
50 grand at a certain point when you're living a certain way is not that much.
It's probably like $10.
I was talking to Dan Bilzerian about this poker tournament that
Yeah.
he like didn't go to or whatever because his sponsor was supposed to pay for his travel. They didn't realize the travel was going to be $170,000 on his private jet.
Yeah.
And so that became a very big issue. And I'm just thinking like, bro, like there are almost no poker tournaments in the world that are $170,000 to enter. So it's like anything that he does, he kind of has to look at it in comparison to this outrageous cost. But his attitude is, I didn't buy this fucking jet to not use it.
Yeah. And if
I
you
couldn't
got
even
the
believe
clout-
I'm having that conversation with him at a certain point. Like, this is crazy.
Fuck it. Are you scared that you're ever gonna get to a level like that?
Not scared, but like I don't desire to be the lightning rod for like for news stories. I think basically what happened with Joe is he kind of like the media replaced Trump with him. Like the media needs, you know what I mean?
shit.
Like once Trump was out and he was off Twitter and he wasn't making as many like waves, they needed a new person, and then it was Joe, and now it's Elon.
Yep.
It's like a pretty similar trajectory for each.
Hella
So,
rich
like,
fools.
Say again.
Like hella rich dude and
Rich,
shit.
It's
powerful,
rich.
huge
Yeah.
audience.
People perceive them as
right-leaning.
leaning right,
Yeah.
right, and it's like basically what's that?
No, it's good.
When he moves, it's like his whole body twerks.
Oh, he gets
I always
it?
call him out for that.
No, but yeah,
but anyway, it's like I guess for that I don't care as much. I don't think Joe cares. Like I don't think he wanted that. He was just having the conversations everybody was talking about. But like I don't need that kind of notoriety. Like I said, like if the people know, that's enough for me. Like I think there are some people who are like, I need everybody in the world to talk about me, look about me. Like even now with the special, like people are like, do you want to hire a publicist and shit? I'm like, no, I won't care about fucking articles in Rolling Stone. Like,
Right.
that doesn't mean anything to me. I want to come a podcast. I want to fucking bust balls, talk shit. Like, I can make people interested. I can put out clips and I can create content to get people to start talking. I don't need like to be an op-ed piece in the New York Times, you know?
Because at a certain point, once you're comfortable financially, it becomes like
A burden.
Okay, well, how hard do I want to chase being more famous? Because
Bro.
there's all kinds of things you could do to get more famous, but then you look at somebody like Joe
Nah.
Rogan and you're like, well, do I want to be this fucking lightning rod that
Yep.
the media is going to be sounding off on me every day and
Yep.
treating me like the boogeyman?
And your family.
Yeah.
And your family got to go through it as well. That's the other thing that's crazy. It's not just you. It's like you're taking your family. You're taking like your kids into it. Your kids got to deal with other kids bullying them at school.
Damn, imagine
Like,
that shit.
Your
That shit.
wife got to deal with it when she's going out. So
Right.
do you really want to put your family through all that? Now your family got to ride with you because, you know, they also get a lot of nice things too. But
Right.
it's one of those things you got to consider. And if you don't care about their validation, there's really no upside because the money don't change.
Yeah.
The money's the same, and now you just get all the criticism.
Because if I had Joe Rogan's fame and his money, the money part to me wouldn't really matter that much. Because
yeah.
what the fuck are you gonna do with that much money?
Or think about it like
Pay us
this.
more.
Like, think about it like this. You got to pay me to deal with that shit.
Right.
Like, that's really what it comes down to, right? Like, is he making that much money? Well, every single day there's an article written about him. There's a YouTube video going up about him, shitting all over. It's like he's earning that shit.
And fame is a prison at a certain point. Like, you know, like
If I was what I'm
you
saying-
take it for granted that you could go jog around in the park. I mean, clearly you don't, but Joe Rogan going to jog in the park,
See that, bro?
it's a whole
Taking
thing.
it for granted being molested.
See that shit? Yeah.
but there's certain shit now that's what I'm asking. Like, is there ever a point where it kind of fucking sucks that you can't do shit?
Hell yeah.
I'm like, fuck, Joe Rogan can't fucking go nowhere, dog.
It doesn't hit
He goes
me that
wherever
much.
the fuck he wants.
If for sure he do sometimes,
It
though,
doesn't
right?
hit me that
50
much, but
grand.
when I wanted to sneak off to the mall to buy my girl a present on a Saturday afternoon, and I have to take like 20 fucking photos in the mall just to get to the store to buy a present and get back to the car, that's when it's like, oh fuck, like this sucks. Like this is actually not good at all. Yeah.
How many people run up to you and ask, well, can you put me in a porn game?
No. Just
Not a
you.
lot.
Just you.
I ain't never asked, nigga.
He's begging.
Do you want to be in porn?
Yeah, but he
No.
only wants to do gay porn.
Oh, here we
I
go.
don't deal with that world.
Fuck, would you ever do porn?
No.
Do you want to be a porn
Very
man?
few people like reach success and then start doing porn. I'm kind of an aberration in that
He's
regard.
found a way to like normalize porn. Like I don't know, like when you
He's
and
definitely-
Lena do it, it's not even porn to me.
I don't want to
like-
watch them.
Because you see
Yeah,
that
I
our
don't watch- I
relationship
don't
is
watch.
normal in
Yeah.
every other way, that it's like.
And I also
oh,
don't feel
okay.
like anybody's getting taken advantage of. And I think that's the tricky thing with like porn. Is like you're looking at the girl and you're like, oh God, she don't really want to be doing this.
All the girls that we show with, they want to be there and they're having a good old time.
Sure they do.
Probably,
Plugtalk.com.
probably sucking a few more dicks
Sure.
on the way to the car.
Sure they do.